day. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington football team.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Number 24, Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 11 carries, 56 yards.
Brings up second
liked
and
by his
8
teammates. In
at
fact,
the
I got on good
27-yard
authority, even though
line.
I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Complete to Eric.
Here's Chubb. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Now the Eagles going to signal
He
for
was
a
taken
timeout.
down behind
They'll
the line
have
of
2
scrimmage.
remaining as we
It's a
step
loss
aside
of
here
2
in this
yards.
first quarter.
Brings up
Out is
fourth
Rigoberto
down.
Sanchez on fourth down to
Rigoberto
punt this thing.
Sanchez in punt formation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over first and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get ready. Tighten up. Tighten up. Watch
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
North of 100 yards, the two scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Austin Eckler, the ball
Not a
carrier.
whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run pass option.
You get the sense
It's a
that
gain
next
of
time he
3.
has that opportunity,
Brings up
he may keep it
3rd
himself and
and
get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
50 the mic. I know he ain't got it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down
That's
conversion.
good for an Eagles.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10.
Nice
That's
job
a
keeping that
36-yard
opening drive
line.
alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field,
Austin
I take my shot
Eckler,
at
the
the end
ball
zone.
carrier.
Because the closer you get
Taken
to
down
the
back
end
at
zone,
the 42.
the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Now on 2nd and 16. Newton got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 35.
When they needed to play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Behind the line
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Double dog, that's the way. Check safety.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, you got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive. Yeah, the other side.
This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll start it right in midfield at the 50.
He was
I
taken
know what you're
down at
thinking
the
out there. I
50-yard
know a lot of you
line.
are thinking, take a
gain
shot
of 1
downfield.
yard.
It's a great spot for
First
it.
down, Washington.
I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Come up the ball hard. Double tight, guys, double tight. No. 3 down. No. 52's the mic, boys, 52.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
The pass. Complete
5
to
yards
Logan
on the
Thomas.
catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5.
I think it's okay that they
Brings
didn't
up
get a whole
second
lot on
and
that
5.
play, but it's nice to have
At
a
the
safety valve
45-yard line.
that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Well, the second down throw on target. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
And a Washington
from the 32
first
now.
down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something
Chubb,
right here.
the ball carrier.
And the end result there,
Brought
nice
down
first
at
down.
the 30-yard
Drive keeps
line.
moving.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, any lane
It's
that might have been
second
open
and
there
8.
was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front,
Here we go, DK,
they
on the
won that
field.
battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be
the ball
stopped
carrier.
cold behind the
Bradley
line of
Chubb on the
scrimmage.
tackle.
A yard in the wrong
It's a
direction.
loss of a
Makes
yard.
third down tougher.
And
Third
it's
down and 9.
Third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball
That's the
down to
end
the
of the
Eagles'
first quarter.
19.
With the
After
score,
one,
Eagles
7-0 on EA
Washington,
Sports.
nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
You got it, son. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
They run. Chubb. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Nick Chubb on
Just a
the
yard
carry.
on the pickup there, and it'll bring
Brought
up a
down
second
at
and
the
9.
18-yard line.
Well, they certainly had
1 yard
success
gain.
throwing the ball on this
Brings up
drive, and not as
second
much
and
running
9.
it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The pass.
9 yards on the
to
play
Nick
there, and it'll
Chubb.
set him up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
But they've certainly done
at
a
the
nice job
9-yard
spreading the
line.
ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Intercepted.
Charles, not
The
only
Eagles
is that an
take over
interception,
1st and
it's one
10
when you were really
at their
knocking
own
on the door for a
30-yard
touchdown
line.
inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
That's it, buddy. 3, Mike, 20. I got you, son.
Going on the ground with Eckler, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the
ball
44.
carrier. The tackle
Certainly a
made at
nice
the
job there by the
44-yard
defense
line.
rallying to the
A gain
football
of
and getting
2.
him on the ground.
Brings
But
up
I think the
second
play
and
gets
8.
made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
Intercepted by Washington. They'll take
Oh, that's a
over
nice
first
job
and
defensively to
10
get a piece of the
at their
football.
own
He's going to pop it
44-yard
into the
line.
air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
Number
don't do
24,
that again.
Nick
What do you
Chubb,
think?
the ball carrier.
What do you
The
think?
tackle
Yeah, I
made
think
by
that. I think
Michael
that not only
Pierce.
did he say that,
It's a
But he
pickup
also
of
told
3.
him, let's put it in the
Brings
end
up
zone that it's
second
supposed to
and
be
7
in, all right? The end
at
zone
the
we're trying to score.
46-yard line.
I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A 5-yard
catch good
pickup
for
on the
5.
play.
It's third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his
The
keys,
Eagles take over
made the
first
play,
and 10.
and he couldn't even
At
get
their own
going moving the
19-yard
football.
line.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Number
And
30,
we know that's not really
Austin
true,
Eckler,
right?
the ball
Because the
carrier.
interception, that
Brought
sting
down at the
lingers a little bit
23-yard
longer.
line.
Got to come out
A
now
gain
and
of
put together
5
some nice
brings up
plays.
second
The first down
and
run
5.
got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20. It's a big play there for the Eagles. For a 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
First
Are
and
they
10 at the
ever
20-yard
red zone?
line.
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Sam Hartman set to kick off.
Here's Martin following the score as he'll send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat in the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense going back to work. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
The pass.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
The pass.
A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
On the play of
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
An 11-yard touchdown. And Washington able to make this a close game again.
Is under review.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something.
Robbie Gould lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Eagles
so a 75-yard scoring
Washington
drive on just
7.
3 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Getting set to go again as we're looking at the back, heading up to the field again. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Washington.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Ebron with it over the middle.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Gould is able to put it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
All day, baby, all day.
So we've reached halftime.
End of the first half.
All right,
With the
hang
score,
on. We'll jump over halftime.
14. Washington 10.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
Joe on the tackle.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
9 at the 30-yard line.
Green, 20. Safety creep. Shit.
It's Eckler again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now
at the
at their
43-yard
pace.
line.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Austin Eckler, the intended target.
And that'll bring it second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Newton's pass.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw again. Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's James. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
No, check that. 2 right here.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
On the play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a
I
gain
know many
of 10.
people like to throw to the tight
First
end,
down,
maybe in a little
Washington.
flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defense?
That's a tough one because he's punt during week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. When he needs one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Intercepted by Washington.
Well, that's 3 picks he's
They'll
now
take
thrown
over
in this
first
game.
and 10.
And I know
at their
this
own
the holiday
24-yard
season
line.
because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
That'll wind up a
To
gain
number
of 27 on the catch and run.
A gain of 27
Well, that was a fun
on the
one to
play.
watch right there. A nice
And the
in-breaking
Washington
route
first
and
down.
plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not
The
quite
wide
to the
receiver, the
35.
ball carrier.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 12.
An excellent run there
First
coming
down,
from out wide.
Washington.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook, and I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And they'll get him down
Number
after a
24,
pickup
Nick
of 8,
Chubb, the ball
2nd and 2.
carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him
Griffin
rolling
there
on the
tackle.
ground in the first half, and
It's a
that's
gain
sort
of
of
8.
continuing here in
Brings
the
up
third
second
quarter.
and
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to
at the
abandon the running
29-yard
game. I
line.
would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Nick Chubb,
And
the
they're
ball
going to get him
carrier.
behind the line yet again
He's taken
as his
down
nightmare
behind the line of
afternoon
scrimmage.
continues.
A
I
loss
see
of
a
a
shake of
yard
the
on
head as he
play.
gets up, and you've got to imagine he's
Third
thinking,
down.
guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16.
With the score,
And
Eagles
welcome back.
21.
We are in the city of brotherly
Washington
love,
10.
Philadelphia. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked
Intended for
away
Eric Ebron.
and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy
Brings up
there on
second
first down,
and
got his
10.
hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Mike, 28. Mike, go. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
It's a loss of a
It
yard.
was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there with a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Eagles 21.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not
Robbie
exactly
Gould
what they
set to
wanted,
kick off.
but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
33
line.
yards that time.
50. All day, just like that.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. Nice move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd and 10, Newton looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down, Newton. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Damon Harrison able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Line. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Washington.
They're going to look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. But we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they're looking 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And some room to work. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. To lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And the grab made by the tight end Brewer.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Once more, here's Eckler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. McCann's kick up and good. And that will extend their lead even further. Big one there. That gives it a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Little time off the clock. guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose.
A fumble on the
And
play.
it's picked up by the Eagles.
Recovered by the Eagles.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Check line 54. Line 54.
Check, 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 check. Get it.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Switch up, switch up.
Right there. 54.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's
First and
skip
goal at the
racing to the
7-yard
airport
line.
at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the out, watch the out.
Here's Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
3rd and goal.
Hey, what's up? What's up, what ain't?
50, check line 50. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage.